Awesome. Hey, okay. So I recently got a new camera, of course, as you can tell by the quality, and I'm trying to figure out where the placement needs to be. So I hope this is good. I hope you can see me. I hope when I look down you can still see. So today I wanted to play with some color. I'm thinking of doing a blue and purple look. I think that'll be really pretty together. So we're going to try it out, see what we come up with, and yeah. So just taking my good old concealer. I always use too much concealer, always. But just taking my good old concealer and just gonna pat that all over the lid. The same old stuff that we do every time. Just to create a nice canvas and give our shadow something to stick onto. I'm sure we all know what primer and concealer does when you put it on the lid by now, so maybe I won't have to say that every time, but maybe I do, I don't know. In case someone is new or they're just beginning and they don't know. You never know. So once that's tapped pretty much in, we are going to go in with our e.l.f. palette. It's the 18 Hit Wonder palette. I love it. Okay, cool. Sorry, take a break to text. So yes, our good old trusty palette. So I'm thinking we've got two purples and a blue in this palette. So I don't know which purples I want to use, but I do not want to use the blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of Peachy and Summer, which Peachy is right here and Summer is down here. I'm going to take a combination of those and just mix them. Of course, combination mixed. And I'm just going to tap this concealer in again. I feel like it's not all the way blended, so just blend until it is. And then we're just going to go in with this shade, our little concoction that we made. And it doesn't have to be pigmented. I just want something to put in the crease. Honestly, you could do a brown, you could do a green, you could do a different type of purple or a different type of blue, but I only want to work out of one palette today, so I'm kind of limited with the shades that I choose. I don't like to dip into different palettes because sometimes people might not have different palettes, and I don't have a big makeup collection anyway, so I try to just get away with what I can use. So what I have on hand. So I just want something in the crease, like I said, nothing too crazy. Just something there. It's probably going to get covered up by the purple and the blue, but who knows? Who knows? We're just trying things out. I've never done a purple and a blue look, so this could go really good. This could go really bad. I have no idea. I think I'm going to leave it there, though, and call that quits. Wipe off my brush. You know, I was looking for the brush I used the other day, my little nub brush. So I need to find that. And I keep everything in this big makeup bag. I love it. I got it at Ulta, and it is incredible. It's an incredible bag. It fits everything under the sun. Found it. Okay. So, I've got my little towel right here that I just wipe my eyeshadow brushes on whenever I'm changing out colors. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to first go in with the color Electric, which is the blue. Electric right here. Right here. There you go. So we're going to go in with that color first. I think I dipped my nail in it. And we're going to place this on, I think we're going to do the inner corner. I'm just going to tap off my brush a little bit. So you know what would be really cool? If we did yellow on the inner corner, blue on the inner half, and then we did some purple on the outer. I think that would be really cool. What do y'all think? I think so. So it looks like it's majority of my lid, but it's not, I promise. Again, I have small lids. I kind of want to redo the colorful makeup look that I did, where I had like blue, yellow, orange, green. I kind of want to redo that because it was on my phone camera, and my phone camera is not as good quality as this camera. So I was thinking of doing that, but I don't know. But that was a cool look. That was one of my favorite looks that I've done so far. And I actually wore it out. I was surprised that I would wear it out, because normally me, I wouldn't go out in public with colorful eyeshadow. I don't know why, I just don't have the confidence, but that day I was like, this makeup looks great and I'm gonna do it. So I might refilm it, that way I can have better quality. So we're gonna go in with the shade Solar, which is just that yellow shade, and we're going to put it on the inner portion of the lid, in the inner corner. That's just how my eyes are. So the brush is gonna hit the inner corner. It might not look like much of a highlight, but it is. It is definitely a highlight. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now we're going to go with our purples. I have two purples in the palette, and I don't know which one we're going to go in with, so I'm going to swatch them both. So they both look like that. So let's see. Ooh, I'm liking this top purple right here. It's kind of a lilac purple instead of like a deep royal purple. So we're going to go in with that purple, which is called Royal. So I guess, yeah, I want to make sure I got the right swatches. So yeah, we're going to go in with the bottom color right here called Royal. On the same brush, tap off some of the excess. And this might not even show up that well, so let's see. And you know what, maybe it would benefit if I left some more lid space. So I don't know. This is a learning curve here. I don't really like this, to be honest with you. So we're gonna dip in the color Velvet, which is the top shade above it, and just place that right on top of it. Maybe if we go to this eye, it'll be better. I'm going to try to put some of this velvet across the blue. Let's see. This is not turning out how I wanted it to turn out. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the big guns, I feel like, which is, I have this huge eyeshadow palette that I never use. Ooh, I moved the camera, but we're going to try it. So this is the 120 eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. This is in the number 1 down here at the bottom. And it is just this huge palette full. So it's got the first layer, and then you pull it out and you have the second layer. So you have two different layers of eyeshadows. Some of them are missing because this is an old palette. My mom gifted this to me, so shout out to my mom. And we're going to use just the top part. None of these have shade names, so I'm thinking I wanted more of a purple that was along this line right here, down here. So I'm thinking let's go in with like one of these, maybe even this color right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to lighten it up, so we're going to try. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and pat it on top. Yes, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I needed for this look. So it's going to be a little darker just because we have that darker base. So this side looks more purple than this side looks more pink. So I don't really know how to control that, but I'm just going to tap some of it into the blue and blend it in, make some of that purple color, well, blurple, I guess. Just tap, tap, tap. Yes, this is so much better. So you know what, maybe I will use this palette more. I just never really got a lot of use out of this palette because it's a whole bunch of colors and I don't play with all these colors. But this might be fun to do green looks and blue looks and like orange. Again, this is the BH Cosmetics 120 eyeshadow palette. So, cool. This looks cool. I'm going to take the same brush again and we're just going to pat over and just kind of blend. I'm going to take my original crease brush and just kind of go in the crease and blend those edges. Oh no! We blended the purple away. Do you see that? I tell you what, this is just a mess, isn't it? Well, here we go. Back into the purple and applying that on the lid. It's funny because the other purple that we put down, the darker purple, didn't go anywhere. Huh, isn't that strange? But yeah, so we're just going to add the finishing touches by putting this purple back in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. So this is what we have so far. This blurple, yellow, blue, purple eye. Cool looking. Very cool looking. If my face looks a little white, it's because I have this new Bedrock Balm on. I'm trying this for my rosacea. So far I like it. It's got zinc oxide in it, so I think that's where the whiteness is coming from. If it looks a little too white, that's where that's coming from. So I think we're going to grab a Q-tip. That was my chair, not me. Grab a Q-tip and just clean up the edges of it and underneath the eye. Beautiful. Oh, I keep moving the camera. I'm sorry. Okay. So, going in with my favorite lash curler ever. This is the Tarte Lash Curler. This is the best eyelash curler ever. Be careful not to poke your eyes out. Well, your eyelashes out, like I just did. Whew. Lash Princess by Essence. The best mascara ever. And you know what? We didn't do the bottom lash line. I'm telling you, this one is just a mess today, y'all. But I guess it just goes to show you that not every video can go as planned, huh? So we're going to finish the lower lash line in 2 seconds. I'm just going to put my top mascara on. Again, lash extensions, so I have no lashes. But they're growing. They are growing. So now we're going to do the bottom lash line. I'm just going in with a brush like this one. It's fluffy, but it's domed. We're going to go into that same purple, which is this middle color right here. And I'm going to put that on the outer part of the eye. Just to connect it. Yeah, so just put on the outer part of the eye. And then we're going to go in with the same blue called Electric in this palette. And just do the inner corner. The inner part of the eyelid. The inner part of the eyelid, is that what I said? I don't know what I just said. This works better when you don't have mascara on, like I did. So, but opening that palette up kind of inspired me. Kind of makes me want to do like green looks and then like blue looks, purple looks. Like it just kind of makes me want to play with color. And then we already have the yellow kind of in the inner corner. So, yeah. That looks good. So now we're going to take our mascara again and finish off the lower lash line. And if you have a colored mascara, this would look really cool with like a royal blue mascara or a purple. I think that would look good. Even maybe like a red mascara. That would be a pretty cool option. Okay. Now we're going to go in with eyebrows. So I'm going to do my NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. This looks like this one. It's the angled tip, kind of angled. I like it because it's really big and fat, so that's what I like. My brows are already kind of filled in because I did my makeup earlier today. So I don't have much to fill in. I'm just kind of doing this for the video because my last few videos I have not filled my brows in. So to make up for it, I'm doing it now. But yeah, the spoolie on this one is just so much bigger, and it's just so like much more comfortable to hold because it's not so skinny. So I like it. Okay, now I'm going to do. This is the CoverGirl. The Maybelline Color Essential. I don't know what shade this is in. This is in Dusty Rose. So it's just a lip liner, and I'm going to outline my lips. And just fill them in a little bit. This is a step that I never do, honestly, so it feels unnatural to do this step. But I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of move the lip line a little bit and blur it out so it's not like so precise. My favorite liquid lipstick, Wet n Wild Catsuit, Liquid Catsuit, in the color Chick Got Real. And this lip liner and this catsuit are literally like the same thing. They were made for each other. So just put on a couple coats of this. And we are all done. What do you think? Let me know what y'all think about the look below. I like it. It turned out better now that we got that other purple in the mix. Without that other purple, it would not have looked good. So I'm glad that I opened that palette up and took a look at it and saw what other colors I had. But awesome, that's the completed look. That's it. Alright, enjoy.